Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean, hamster? You crawled into your lair, did you, for a week? Yeah, well, YouTube. But it was a clean strike. I mean, it wasn't any, well, you said a word that we don't like, and I was doing stupid stuff, playing some copyrighted material, and you can't do that. You will usually you just get a copyright strike. But in this case, they said, no. Community guidelines, you evil son of a so-and-so. So it was a good strike. So we can't really complain. But hello, how you doing? I was doing my taxes this morning. Did you know there's a question on there about cryptocurrency now? Did you trade in any cryptocurrency? Well, that's a new question from last year, isn't it? Gee, wonder why that's on there, huh? So, doing the taxes, and I'm listening to the Fresh and Fit podcast. Now, I don't know if you know Fresh and Fit. Really, really interesting stuff. So I'll put the link below. You can watch their channel, and they're up like 150 plus K. Congratulations, gentlemen. So, the guest was Abba from Abba and Preach. And again, their channel link below. They have a bunch of women in the studio. And I don't know where they get these women. I think they just, hey, you want to come and do our podcast or whatever? They're typically fairly attractive, right? Fairly young. And what's interesting is to hear the female perspective on some of these things, if for no other reason, to confirm what many people actually believe. Oh my God. For example, there was a question, and I believe it was a super chat. And the question was simply this. I mean, it was just really, one would think, a simple sort of question. Should have a simple sort of, oh God. Question was simply this. Besides bedroom activity, what do you bring to the table in a relationship? What do you bring to the relationship besides the bedroom fun? Well, as you can imagine, anyone who's been paying any attention to what's been going on with dating and whatever for the past few years, the answer is really nothing. I know. Oh, you're just a misogynist woman hating hamster. Go back in your lair. Maybe Susan will just whack you again. But it's a serious question. I mean, if you ask any man, well, what are you expected to bring to the table? Besides, baloney pony. Well, let's see. I've got to have resources. I've got to, have a job. I've got to, not be this and being fit and being, 6 foot, the game, right? All these requirements men have to bring to get even close to the bedroom fun with a female. So what did the women bring? Oh, of course, the obvious answer is not much. God, I know it sounds terrible, but you got to listen to this podcast. Because that's exactly what we hear. We hear a lot of woo. Well, I'm adventurous, and I'm independent, and I just bring emotion. And this one lady, I was going to do her entire response here, but there's copyright. Gotta watch it. But she claims she brings unconditional love. She loves me. Well, it turns out that she dug a big old hole for herself, because as soon as she got unconditional love, when they started pushing back, it's like, wait a minute, you just listed all these things. These are conditional. Wow, that's not really what I said. You're mansplaining. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. And then there was some other stuff. Well, I bring some finance, and I bring cooking. And it was such a softball. She goes, wow, yeah, I can cook. And there it was hanging in front of the plate. Did you think they came back? No. It's like, dude, all you had to do was say, oh, cool. You can cook pretty much anything. Oh, what's your favorite dish? What do you like to prepare for your man? Because you love him. Nothing. Guy, you got to step that game up here a little bit. It was right there, guys. And it was there twice. Well, I can cook and I can clean for myself. Well, goody. I bring loyalty. Well, so does a dog. Really, the question should have been phrased, what's your thing that you bring to the relationship? And we know the answer, nothing. I'm just here. Men are human doings, women are human beings. They just sit there. I'm just waiting for all these men. And you understand, I get it. It's sort of evolution and so on and so forth. But we have one woman here that was actually shortly after this kicked off the podcast, because I think she was drunk, for one thing. I think they're tipping back a few here. And she was interrupting the host, and apparently one of the rules is, hey, you don't interrupt. You wait until you're called upon, and then she was like, well, you... And they said, gone. And then they brought in a ginger Aussie girl. So the question was asked of her, what do you bring to the table? And son of a bitch, she was honest.
My answer is, I don't know. I don't know what I would bring to the table. This is me. You like it, you don't, let's find out. Let's figure it out together.
That's probably one of the more honest answers you're going to hear. Just in case you missed it, let's listen to it again.
My answer is, I don't know. I don't know what I would bring to the table. This is me. You like it, you don't, let's find out. Let's figure it out together.
I can hear those noise gates too, by the way. A little tech tip there for you. I don't know. This is me. If you like it, that's it. Nothing. How about, I have a great personality, or I'm really good at, playing pool, or whatever. Nothing. Loyalty. I'm fun. I'm adventurous. I'm just, and of course the bedroom fun. It's like, no. Besides that, nothing. Now, Abba's in the middle, and when she got done saying, he's like, oh, yep, there you go. Oh, my goodness. But it's a question that does float around quite a bit, doesn't it? What exactly do females, in general, not particular females, but in general, what do you bring? Well, of course, there's the bedroom fun. You have the reproductive capability, so you can potentially bring children to the relationship. But I mean, aside from that, anything to do with that kind of thing, what is it? What do you bring? You can cook, you can clean. Okay, goody. Most people can because we have to. Oh my God. I'll put the link to everything below so you can go and enjoy the whole thing. It's about 2 hours long. And this is right at the beginning at about 18 minutes in. So go ahead and listen to it. It's just absolutely amazing. And I think to some degree, at least with these women in this situation, kind of confirms what a lot of us guys think. You got nothing. You got nothing. James Maxwell, thank you for listening.